Hello everyone, my name is Alex, and today I'll just be explaining what my YouTube channel will be about. So right now it's going to be focused on this game. It's called AU Modern FPS. It is a super nice free-to-play online shooter. If you got time, check it out, it's super nice. And in my opinion, it is one of the best, if not the best, free-to-play first-person shooter on the market right now. But the main problem is, it's got no players. When I go on in the mornings, there's maybe 2-3 people playing this game, and right now in the afternoon there's about 20. In total, that's not on one server, that's all the people playing this game right now. And that really makes me sad, to be honest, because this is such a good game. It just doesn't have the assets, the publicity, the marketing that other first-person shooters get. Especially free ones, obviously. It can't compete with AAA titles just because of how big the companies, the developers are. So obviously it can't even compete with those games. But, I mean, this should say a lot. Right now, I have Crysis, Borderlands, and Battlefield 3 and 4 sitting in my library. But I'm not playing this, I'm playing this game. I mean, I meant to say, I'm not playing those games, I'm playing this game. That should say a lot about how fucking great this game is. So as I mentioned previously, the main problem is that it just doesn't have many players, not at all. And this leads to some problems. For one, matches are empty. Look at this. Tony Strike, not even playing. This is the enemy spawn, and there's absolutely nobody here. That's a problem. Another problem is there's no information out there. There is almost zero information about just anything in this game, really. That might be good, that might be bad. It might be good because there's nobody to tell you what to do. So, you get in the match for the first time, and you're free to do whatever. You have all the guns unlocked from rank 1. And it's completely up to you what you do in this game. You can make your own tactics, you can make your own this, you can make your own that. I am willing to bet that nobody, not one player has the same strategy as another player. Not one person has the same strategy as me, I guess. So that's the good thing about having a very low player base. The bad thing, obviously, is that because it has a low player base, players can't learn much about this game. If I search up right now AU Modern FPS Wiki, I won't get many results. Oh wait, I will get no results. All that I'll get is just a fucking wiki with like 2 pages on it that says, hey, AU Modern FPS is a game. Now shut the fuck up. That's basically the wiki. Good shot, by the way. But the point is, that's the wiki. That's it. There are almost no videos on YouTube about this game, and I feel like it really deserves that recognition. It really does. Now, that's what I'm gonna strive to do on this channel. I'm gonna try to make in-depth videos explaining tactics in this game, explaining just about anything you would want to know. And that's basically my goal. So the ranges of the guns, damage output of the guns, different tactics you can use, how to play better, how to aim better, recoil control, all of that shit. So that's what I'll be trying to do. Now, I myself, I'm no god in this game. I think I'm alright, above average, but I'm not amazing. And, obviously, as I say that, I missed 2 shots with a fucking deagle on the guy that doesn't even see me. Yeah, the irony is real. But I think that a lot of people don't play this game because they get into it for 5 minutes, and then they're like, well shit, I'm awful at this, fuck this game, it's such a piece of shit, because they don't understand the gameplay mechanics of this, and how to play it properly. And that's why I think it might have a low player base. Ooh, I should have gotten that guy, but I didn't. So yeah, anyway, that's basically it, really. I mean, it's a pretty big problem, because this game used to be actually fairly popular. I remember going on in February, April, and seeing 60, 70 people online. And Even though, in my opinion, there were some updates that made it, the game a bit worse, the game a bit less skillful. For example, the addition of these crosshairs. At least you have the addition to turn them off, which I should really do. Oh, that's great. Also, there's lag. A lot. Look at the pings of these guys. I'm actually quite lucky, because the server which everybody plays on is hosted in Amsterdam, which is the capital of the Netherlands, and I live in the Netherlands, so my ping is like 20 and their ping is fucking 200. Tony Strike's ping is not too bad. But yeah, I think this game, these are just my thoughts, but I think this game is kind of like Call of Duty. Not in terms of how it plays, but in terms of that you can jump in for 5 minutes into this game, play it, have a good time, and go back off, It's that kind of game. But you can also spend hours playing this game in super ass long sessions. But the difference between this and Call of Duty... the difference between Call of Duty and this is that this has a way higher skill gap. If you are better than somebody at aiming, if you are better than somebody at a first-person shooter, you will kill them 10 out of 10 times in this game. If you understand how this game works, the gameplay mechanics, everything there is to know about this game, you will completely fucking wreck other players. And that's a good thing about this game. That's what makes this game awesome. Is that in this day and age, you have a bunch of first-person shooters which want to drag new players in, They want to drag these players in no matter what. And a lot of times, players don't know how to aim. They haven't played a first-person shooter. They're the kind of casual gamer who, play one game a week. They don't do anything. They buy like the new Call of Duty every year, that kind of shit. That's what Call of Duty that's what more and more gaming franchises are trying to be. They're trying to be like Call of Duty. And that's not a good thing. It's not at all. So, it's really, really great that I was able to find a game like this. Again, whoa, I forgot to fucking tell you, there are no microtransactions in a free-to-play game. You can't even, I wish there was the option to donate to the offer of this game, because I honestly would. I would give it like 10 million euros, because this game has given me so much enjoyment. But nonetheless, there are no microtransactions in this game. Now, this is huge, because this means the only thing stopping you from killing another player is your skill. That's the only thing that's in your way. Nothing else. Okay, look, there you go. A fucking guy called me a hacker. Why? Because he probably doesn't really understand the mechanics of this game, and is really, really pissed off about how I'm better than him. And, and there you go, he killed me. But yeah, I was talking about how there's no microtransactions. So the only thing stopping you from killing the other player is your skill. Nothing else. Look, there you go. I missed. I died. That's why it feels really good to be able to say that, oh wow, okay, this player killed me because they were better at me. Not because of server lag, not because they had better guns than me, not because they fucking used their mom's credit card. No, because they were better than me. It just feels really, really fucking great to be able to say that after playing games like fucking Black Ops 2 and Battlefield 4. Which really try to compensate for the player's skill. And that was my little rant right there.